So the last time we seen my guy Zark, he had just been drafted into the NBA by the Portland Trail Blazers. And when it came to Summer League, man, he was out there doing his thing, showing why. I mean, he was such a highly touted prospect, why everybody was so excited for him to, come to the league and show what he could do. And he was doing exactly that in the beginning of the Summer League. And although he didn't get to play too many minutes in the Summer League, because, the GMs and the coaches, they try not to wear the guys out in Summer League too quick, especially when they see that they can, provide something for the team, bring something to the table. You don't want to risk them getting hurt, you know what I mean? Try to keep the miles low as low as possible, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he did his thing in Summer League, and before he knew it, I mean, that regular season will be coming around. But before that, we're going to get into some of the family stats, see where everybody stands at, and for points scored. And as you see, my guy Zarko's uncle, Nando, is the league leader in points for NBA history, followed by Zarko's dad, Nazir. And then you see Grandpa Maddox way down there. Well, I say way down there. My man's still in the top 10. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of pressure. And he was trying to live up to the family name. Everybody was in the top 10 at this point. But this only the beginning of his journey. Let's get it. Now, if you caught the first episode, you got to see my guy Zark go all the way from the very beginning when he was just hooping as a youngin' in Spain, living with his granddad, all the way to where he got the opportunity to go play at the NBA Academy and show real NBA scouts and trainers what he could do. And not to mention, he also got to go hoop in the Turkish Euro League, and he did his thing over there as well. And that is what led him to the draft combine, and which ultimately led him to the opportunity to be drafted by none other than the Portland Trail Blazers. So, hey, if y'all want to see all that, y'all gonna have to go catch episode 1. Without further ado, man, we finna try to get straight into it. You see my guy coming out with Portland, but he would be coming off the bench, so he would be doing a lot of learning, but learning behind, a solid player and Brandon Miller, who had he had a pretty solid career up to this point. So that was definitely somebody that he could look forward to learning from. Not to mention they got guys like Michael Porter Jr. and LaMelo on the team as well. But when my guy did get his moment to finally step on that floor, you could see it in his eyes. He was really locked in, ready for this moment. And from the very jump, from the very moment he got his hands on the ball, he was showing that he was there to make an impact in every way possible, in any way possible. He was out there making highlights in his very first game, continuing to show off that tight handle that scouts had raved about for so long, and that finishing ability that just looked like it was second nature. Finishing just came easy for my guy Zarko. The way my guy Zark was out there hooping and holding his own, you could see that he had been training for this moment and preparing for years. And he looked like he belonged. Shoot, if he kept his foot on the gas, he had a good future ahead of him. And my guy Zark, he planned to do nothing but that. Pedal to the metal. Like I said, all his family is in the top 10 for points scored in the NBA. He trying to be on that list. He trying to make history. He trying to show that he could be the best Maddox to ever do it. But only time will tell. This is the only very beginning. This here gonna be a movie, man. I can't wait to see what his future ends up looking like. By the end of the game, my guy had put up 18 points, grabbed 9 boards, had 6 assists, came up with 3 blocks, and on pretty efficient shooting at that, shooting 8 for 11. Had to work on the turnovers though, 3 turnovers, but I mean 6 assists, a nice little balance, you know what I'm saying? And next, my guy would be jumping into that game against the Lakers. It would be his first time playing in LA. But not only that, it would be the very first NBA Cup game of his career. So this was a big game. And not just that, but he would be going up a former teammate of his and Tyson Trent, who they had played alongside each other for the Seattle Metros. But hey, Zark, he wasn't looking to give up no easy buckets, especially to his homie Trent. He was out there hooping, trying to lead his team, or help lead his team rather, to their first cup win. And it was looking like that they might pull it out. He was out there finding his teammates in open spots where they could do something with the ball. And his teammates, well, they were capitalizing. And after continuing to find his teammates in spots where they could do something with the ball and finally chipping in for some points of his own, at the end of the game, they would end up coming out with the win. But this was only the first game of what would be a long road to that cup. It seemed like every year, the competitiveness for the cup was getting tougher and tougher. But throughout every game, my guy Zark and the rest of the team just tried to stay locked in and focused on the opponents that were in front of them. And it seemed like if they could keep up this energy and flow, this chemistry going, that they might have a real chance. And in their next matchup in the cup tournament, they would be playing none other than the Utah Jazz. And I know you kind of wondering why I say it like that, because you got to think this is a whole different universe. And in this universe, the Utah Jazz, they got guys like Giannis and Nikola Jokic on their team. Yeah, they got Joker and the Greek Freak. Now, how that happened, I have no idea. I went and looked. It looked like they drafted them back-to-back years somehow. Shout out to them. So as you see, we down right now, 22-15 to a good team. Like they not bad. They got my guy Zarko on Maddox. They got my guy Zarko on Giannis. He trying to deny Giannis the ball. George Niang having to go up with a shot. My guy Zark coming down with the rebound, pushing it in transition. Taking the screen, passing it to the corner to Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet coming off the screen, looking to do something with the ball, going to the lane. No good on the lay. Utah on the break. But Shafino loses the ball. Jalen Suggs pushing it on the transition. Oh, Zark tried to come with a putback dunk. No good. Oh, Zark coming up with a steal. Hey, transition dunk. Okay. A little something light, you feel me? James Bouknight with the ball. But Shafino passes to Giannis. Giannis, easy lay. Zark got to play better defense than that. Way better defense. Fred VanVleet with the ball. Passing it to Zark. Zark looking like he trying to get a bucket. That's a cash out 3. Zark bringing the ball up. About 10 minutes left in the second. To the lane. Hey, and one. Knocking down a free throw. Fred VanVleet passing to my guy Zark. Zark, oh, may I have this dance. Oh, may I have this dance to the rack. But yeah, man, ultimately, they would end up losing that game. And then the next cup game, You see my guy going up against the New Orleans Pelicans, and in this universe, the Pelicans have guys like they just drafted Darren Peterson, yeah, and then their superstar is gonna be Anthony Edwards and Larry Markkinen. Oh yeah, and DeMarcus Cousins is still hooping in this universe. Like so, yeah. Shout out to my guy DC. Feel me? Yeah, he's still hooping in this universe. Still in New Orleans, so that's cool. Yeah, man. Another cup game. You know it's gonna be a tough one. So we're gonna see. Can Zarko and the Portland Trailblazers, can they pull it out? My guy Zark getting into the game with about a little over 4 minutes left. 22-20. Oh, corner three. Green. They got my guy Zark on Ant doing what he does, getting to that rack. My guy Zark coming down, showing off that handle. Trying to get it to Michael Porter Jr. for a bucket. Passed it back. Getting it to Brandon Miller now. Brandon Miller back to Zark. Zark off the screen to the rack. Hey. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's take a second to peep this shoe game, you know what I'm saying? Peep the fit, you know what I'm saying? Little fit check right quick, you know what I'm saying? I call these the Dame 10 Pikachus, you know what I'm saying? Something slight, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, something slight. You know what I mean? But hey man, if y'all got some concept ideas of shoes or whatever, man, drop them in the comments, man. Maybe your shoe concept will end up getting picked, and you feel me, and you'll see it on the fit check one day, you know what I'm saying? But hey, back to the game, man. Y'all see it, man? Yeah, they smooth, something slight, nothing too. Hey, too worried about the shoes, caught me reaching, and with a pull-up jumper. Let's lock into this game, man. Stop being worried about the shoes, art. Brandon Miller working the post. Guarded by Keldon Johnson. Fred VanVleet looking to set up a play. Zark coming off the screen. Pull up. Cash. Hey. Good jumper from my guy Zark. Darren Peterson bringing up the ball for New Orleans. Screen by Larry Markkinen. Darren Peterson passes to DeMarcus. DeMarcus passes to Larry Markkinen. Markkinen passes to Darren Peterson. Off the screen to the rack. Tough lay from my guy Darren Peterson. Seen Zark try to come up with that block and wasn't able. Zark working on Ant in the post. Now coming off some screens. Hold on. May I have this? No. Whoa. I don't maybe a heat check. I don't know what was going on with my guy Zark right there. Darren Peterson working on Fred VanVleet in the post, coming off the screen from Larry. Looking like he's trying to get to the rack. Passes out to Ant. 3 seconds on the shot clock down to DC. DC with the big flush. It's a close game, man. Back and forth game. Fred VanVleet bringing up the ball for the Trailblazers. Passes to Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo passes to Zark. Zark trying to get to the lane. Not able to. Passes out to Fred VanVleet. Zark now kicking it to the quarter. Michael Porter Jr. Hey, nice little step back jumper. Darren Peterson. Oh, calling timeout. See about 5 minutes left in the second. Got Ant Edwards bringing up the ball for New Orleans. Passes down to Larry Markkinen. Larry Markkinen guarded by Zark. Zark coming up with a tip on the break. Hey, smooth lay. I thought he was finna punch that. Smooth lay though. Hold on, replay. You see it? Okay. Showing that he got finesse around the rim as well. Zark pushing in transition after coming up with a board. Easy lay. That's Kemba Walker. Oh snap, he's still hooping in this universe. That's what's up. That's dope. That's kind of why I like doing these videos too, cause like sometimes you don't know who careers like change and stuff. Hey, as you see Michael Porter Jr. coming up with a jumper right there, but you don't know who's like careers change and stuff. Like DC still hooping, Kemba Walker still hooping. Like that's cool to me. I like seeing that type of stuff. That's cool. Kevon Looney down in the paint coming up with a bucket, but it's looking like as long as we keep our foot on the gas, we're gonna come out of here with a dub. You see it's 84 to 100, so it's looking like we're gonna come out of here with a hey, come on. Looking like we're gonna come out of here with the dubski as long as we keep that foot on their neck. Isaac Bonga with the ball, guarded by Zark. You see my guy Zark got about 30 points, 13 boards, 6 assists. TD watch. Oh, coming in with a big block. Come on. Fred VanVleet taking it to the rack. Foul. Yeah, man. You see my guy ending the game with he ended the game with 35 points, 15 boards, 7 assists. So wasn't able to get that triple-double, but hey, man, he had a great game nonetheless. You feel me? We looking to get to that cup, man. My guy looking hungry. He looking like he really want that cup championship. So, and at the end of the game, he was named player of the game. That would be his first player of the game in the cup tournament game. So shout out to my guy Zark, man.